First Peter 3, verse 1. In the same way, you wives must submit yourselves to your husbands, so that if any of them do not believe Yahweh's word, your conduct will win them over to believe. It will not be necessary for you to say a word, because they will see how pure and reverent your conduct is. You should not use outward aids to make yourself beautiful, such as the way you fix your hair, or the jewelry you put on, or the dresses you wear. Instead, your beauty should consist of your true inner self, the ageless beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of the greatest value in Yahweh's sight. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Harach, Wadash. Bless you, Yahweh, bless you, Yahweh Shah, in the name of Holy Spirit. First, I'm starting by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Harach, Wadash. All praises to the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. His one and true name is Yahweh. In the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His one and true name is Yahweh Shah. In the name of Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishops of Great Millstones through well. Peace and blessings, hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. I'm your brother Gadal Gabar Yahweh, with servants of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, branch out here in Wisconsin. Shalom, shalom. All right. All right. So, as you've seen, is First Peter 3, holy women, man. Right. This is basically like a sequel to what I was going into on my rib. And we're gonna start again. We're gonna start from the beginning on this. All right. All right, Con. All right, we're gonna start from the beginning, because like scripture says, the woman's true inner self and her trust in the Lord is her beauty, right? Not the outward, right? So, these are talents, as I brought it, is basically like talents that you Israelite women have. But my rib ended up getting yarn. We went to a yard sale. And she again just put you up on speed. We went to a yard sale and we ended up running into some yarn. And she was talking about yarn for a hot minute. So we ended up running to the yarn, and this is the first one she made for me. This I got a couple of videos of this one already because I didn't want to wait to wear it. Um, but this is the first one. It's really like if you see how tightly close the knits are, right? And this is a beginner one, right? This is the first one, right? Then she made this one, right? Yeah, Con. She made this one, right? And look at the knits on this, right? This is basically there's a scarf, right? See that? It's beautiful. And this is if I'm not mistaken, this was wool and cotton that my real was using, right? So definitely interesting. Beautiful, right? See, yeah. So this is the second one that she made. And like I had just came home and she was just going strong on these. I was like, damn, that's like it. All right. So that's two. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pull up this preset. I'm trying to get preset. Titus. Um. Titus. chapter Salakia. Titus chapter 2, and let's start at verse 4. In order to train the younger women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled. Let's start up at verse 3 to get to the point. In the same way, instruct the older women to behave as women should, who live a holy life. They must not be slanderers or slaves to wine. They must teach what is good in order to train the younger women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled and pure, and to be good housewives, who submit themselves to their husbands, so that no one will speak evil of the message that comes from power. In the same way, urge the young men to be self-controlled in all things. You yourself must be an example of good behavior. Be sincere and serious in your teaching. Right? So we got to be dealing with truth at all times, and this is part of it, man. A lot of women talents come out when they when they for the Lord. You can see from brothers making the ribs making garments. You see from um a lot of brothers ribs knowing how to make essential oils, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And this is all part of it, man. It's all part of the walk, man. And now let's get to right. We better change up gears. You probably seen me in this on the hedges. This is another one she was making when I came home. Right. She had made this. This is one of my head wraps. Right. They go with my black and gold garment. Right. And this is my belt basically. My belt that I rock with it. Beautiful, right? I just want to show y'all the knitting on it. Right. The knitting. Right. This is my belt, for my garment and my head wrap. And she was going ham on that, going strong on that. When I came from plantation, and I was like, damn, look at that there. That's epic. Right. And see the knits are all both different. As you see that knit compared to that knit, right? So yeah, very talented, man. Right. So we're gonna get into these. This was the last one. This is my scarf that she had made. If I'm not mistaken, I could have said that in the wrong order. I wanted to say she could have, if she was to make this one, then she made this. But if I'm not mistaken, I said it right. So when I said it right, but this is my scarf that she made me. Um, right, these for the winter. Right, the knitting on this is different as well. See, right for the winter, and then she's still like she's not even an expert at this, but she's not even a novice either. She's pretty epic. She I came home not too long ago, and there was some more um things made, which she has to be a message that told me. And like we just, to she ended up getting things like this, which I don't know what this is for. So I guess it's for another way of knitting, crocheting and stuff. I don't know. We got vibrant reds, blues, whatever these are for. So and plenty more and more, more and more colors, man. Just a whole container full of yarn, wool, cotton, right? Get this yet. But this is one of her most recent projects, right? It's random, it's super random, but I like it. All right, let me see. All right, so it's a it's a blanket. It's a blanket. It's a blanket. See, and it's pretty big. So Swanky, if I don't be able to get the whole thing, but yeah, it's a blanket. It's pretty big. All right, all right. So the stitching on this is different too. The knitting, all right, knitting on that is different. As you see, it's just something that we're really be doing, man. Been going ham over for the past 3 weeks. I want to say. I want to say about 3 weeks. All right, all these things, all these projects, man, all these this beautiful work, um, which is very talented to me. And this is something that's, I just wanted to, she didn't want me showing it, but I'm gonna show it anyways. All right, this is gonna be um my garment. My garment. She's working on my garment, you know. And this is if I'm mistaken, this is wool or cotton. It's one of them, right? She's working on that. It's gonna be I like random colors too, so that's brown, white, and black. So yeah, she's working on my garment. You know, hey, I'm stoked to see what it's gonna look like the end project because I don't believe it's gonna take her that long to finish it, right? And let me get to my preset before I bring out those final two um head wraps that she just made. Same day she made that started my garment. Um, and also this ain't gonna be the only garment we gonna bring it to attention. The other one most likely not gonna be crocheted, but kind. Cause I know it's a blood brother waiting to see what these garments look like. So this is First Peter 3. And let's get verse 5. For the devout woman of the past who placed their hope in power used to make themselves beautiful by submitting themselves to their husbands. Sarah was like that. She obeyed Abraham and called him her master. You are now her daughters if you do good and are not afraid of anything, right? Not afraid of anything in Yahweh Shem Shah. Right? Anything you put your hands to, you can be able to do in Yahweh Shem Shah. Right? Fearing the Lord. Right? It says, in the same way, you husbands must love, Slunky, must live with your wives with the proper understanding that they are more delicate than you. Let me rephrase that. Let's go back up. Let's restart that because I'm about to end it with that. Right. In the same way, you husbands must live with your wives with the proper understanding that they are more delicate than you. Right? Treat them with respect. Let me say it again. Treat them with respect, right? Because they also will receive together with you power's gift of life. Do this so that nothing will interfere with your prayers. So you have a real like you gotta be in the same walk, two walk together, at least they be agreed. But I want to bring that out one more time. But that was beautiful, and this is from the Good News translation. Um, I normally don't even bring this one out. The blood brother, I'm off. You know, but so I normally keep this um, in delicate hands. But let me just bring that scripture out one more time, and then I'm gonna show these last two head wraps. Um, First Peter 3:7. In the same way, you husbands must live with your wives with the proper understanding that they are more delicate than you. Treat them with respect because they also will receive together with you power's gift of life. Do this so that nothing will interfere with your prayers. Right? Oh, and I didn't even show this, but here goes some more. Again, more, a lot more yarn. You know, I had to ask her again, but if I'm not mistaken, everything is cotton and wool. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I have to ask her. Um, I know what she's making mine with is wool or cotton, and I think some of these might be polyester or acrylic, if I'm not mistaken. So, but these are other, you know, more colors, and it's just gonna add. It's just been adding up. The project has just been adding up in the spirit. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what she got in store. You know, because she really do go off the spirit. She don't plan what color she gonna do. She just grab something and just so. And check this out. This was just yesterday. To me, I was like, I thought it was mine. And, you know, it had pink in it and stuff. I was like, hey, oh, they got a pink, gray, and white. You know, then that'd be a fire color garment as well with this head wrap. You know, or a good dress or something for like when it comes to her rocking. This is hers. This is one she made for herself. But I know these gonna be all winter head scarves, or it might not be. I don't know. You know. But here go another one. The stitching is different on this as well. All right. Epic. That's epic. And then this is the one she made. She made this one for me. All right. All right. So, oh yeah, no, it had one of those too, where you can see where that's like the back, or you put it as the front. But most of the time, probably the back. With that, it's like this. But yeah, check that out. It's crazy. I'm like, I think this is red and bluish. Now that I'm looking at it in the sun, but that's epic. That's very epic. And this is my head wrap. But it's epic, man. Very epic. They're very talented. And this is the one she just recently did. So the green and the yellow one, the green and gold, the pink and light purple, uh, and the red, black, and white scarf. They're all the first beginning projects. And this, this, and the start of the other garment is all the new projects. These are all the new projects. So, and the blanket is a project she just finished as well that I just showed. So yeah, through spirit, man, she's going ham, man. Like very talented, very beautiful. You know, very beautiful. And I'm like, and I brought out my last video. I actually brought out um the history on the crocheting. They don't Esau Edom can't even see they don't know who had it first. And like I said, in the spirit, the Israelites had it. The Israelite women had it first, right? Because the Esau Edom can't figure out. They just know a lot of Northern Kingdom or brothers and sisters. Basically, there are a lot of Northern Kingdom sisters deal with this, and they were like South Americans, basically what they were saying, and they couldn't find the origin of it. So we know through the spirit that this has probably been going on since probably before the Assyrian captivity, right? The crocheting and knitting. But I wanted to get one more precept. All right, this Matthew 5, and I'm starting verse 3. Happy are those who know they are spiritually poor, and the kingdom of heaven belongs to them. Happy are those who mourn, power will comfort them. Happy are those who are humble, they will receive what power has promised. Happy are those whose greatest desire is to do what power requires. Power will satisfy them fully. Happy are those who are merciful to others. Power will be merciful to them. And happy are the pure in heart, they will see power. Happy are those who work for peace. Power will call them his children. And that's what I wanted to get, man. All right? Because we got to be children of the light, man. And those men, our women are more delicate than we are. So we got to treat them with respect, man. You know, but point of me bringing just this video out is because, hey, Riv is very talented. She already got people lined up to get things made, you know. I don't really know if any brothers or anybody into those scarves like that or anything. Scarves, blankets, she going ham on it, man. So get in contact with me, or you know, you want to know any type of arrangements. All right, but other than that, Lord willing, you got a edifying spiritual conversation off this, that the Lord do things a certain way, and the women, this is basically her inner self that she's bleeding out, you know. And it's the same with me drawing. Um, Lord give us different talents, man, and we bring them out, man. So with that, Lord willing, there's just edifying lesson on more talents of the Israelite woman, more talents of brothers' ribs. They might have some hidden talents that brothers probably ain't brought out of them yet. But Lord willing, it's edifying, man. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, about Shem, Yahushua, about Shem, Wadash. All praise to Heavenly Father, who the word even calls God. His one and true name is Yahweh. In the name of His only begotten Son, who the word even called Jesus Christ. His one and true name is Yahushua. In the name of Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishops, the great millstones to well. Peace and blessings to hopeful let. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, Israel.